Hello and happy holidays. I want to commend you, all of you working in the nonprofit sector, for getting through 2023. I'm just going to say it, it really sucked. It sucked on a lot of levels. Volunteerism was down, individual giving was down for the first time in 4 decades. Foundations were underwater, corporate philanthropy hurt and will hurt more probably in 2024 with the tech layoffs that happened in Q3 and Q4. Just across the board, it was a very challenging, it was like an emotionally challenging year. It was both a financially challenging year, but it was also just really emotionally trying. And we saw that with our clients this year who were just exhausted at the end of this year. So I hope that you are going to take some time off during the holidays and really rest. Like, let your soul just rest and take care of yourself before you go into another trying couple quarters in Q1 and Q2 of 2024. I do think that the first couple quarters of the new year are going to be challenging. I think we're going to feel more of the same. And I have some ideas for how we can get through this. I think that all of us should be sort of looking at our own organizations and thinking, how can we do things differently? Like, what can we do to improve the sustainability of our organizations? And one of those things is not being so reliant on philanthropy. Now, listen, I do not think that philanthropy is going anywhere. In fact, it shouldn't, because that's like my whole job. So I need it to sort of stay here. However, I do think that there's a really nice role for earned revenue to play. When we look at our clients who have an earned revenue model, they're the ones that are doing the best in these challenging times. They're the ones that donors look to as sort of that shining spire. So look at your organization, look at your programs, and see, is there anything here that we can monetize that would help us with sort of this sustainable and viability angle within our organization? Second, I think that you should double down on stewardship and cultivation of your individual donors. Individual donors have stood the test of time. I mean, back from like the de Medicis, like they have stood the test of time. And so look at those donors and double down on those efforts to make them feel loved and cared for and appreciated by your organization, because I know that you do love and care for them and really, really want to thank them for what they've done for you, but just go ahead and do it. I think that we spent a lot of time a few years ago doing that work, and we've kind of gotten away from it. So just get back in there and love on those donors. And I think that doing those two things will show all funders that you are really looking at the long-term viability of the organization. And once again, this year sucked. Let's just kiss it goodbye and work really hard in 2024 to do better. And it will be better. I'm pretty sure by the end of 2024, it will be better. But I want to, once again, thank you for your great work on behalf of the constituents you serve. Without you, this world would not be doing nearly as well as it is, which doesn't feel like it's doing so great right now. But our communities need us. The environment needs us. Animals need us. All the places where you play, you're doing really good work. So thank you and happy holidays. And I hope you take a nice big break.